Hello, hello! We're doing another session of Tales of Lost Souls. I'll be your DM today. Demon, I'm joined with the following players. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Following players. Chaos!
All hail demon supremacy, everyone.
Man, one day I'm gonna fucking have to DM you drunk, aren't I? Katron!
A drunk session would go fantastically, wouldn't it?
Oh man, that will go so hard. Just like God had finally responded to me. And he's drunk. This is the best time ever.
Would everyone
Anyway,
be
that's why I
drinking or
drink.
just you?
Let's roleplay a tavern scene, shall we? All people have to drink. Every time you talk to an NPC, I have to get more drunk.
I don't drink.
No, we'll make the players put a bit more effort. Every time we get you to break, you take a shot.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah.
Anyway, Katron. We're also joining with Katron from Katron Universe. He's streaming his perspective over on his channel.
The man who gets 2 introductions.
Yeah, two
Alright.
interjections, baby. This is nice.
And we have Nez, or Nezrak, or sometimes we call him the man, the G, the goat. Also someone that DMs me on another campaign.
I feel like half those things you called me was just an insult, but
They were.
Hey, I'm trying to give you multiple introductions since you seem Joe.
well, welcome in everyone.
Yes. So last session, as well, one of the viewers in chat pointed out, hour 1 you walked into inn, hour 2 you walked out of inn, hour 3 you found plants. At the end of hour 3 you walked to camp.
Basically, yes.
Yes. And also horny.
That took up the majority of the session.
Are we playing like a bardic campaign now or something?
No.
It'll be funny if we all play a Spart and also we just vicious mockery everybody that we come across.
Now we fun.
Demon is hating that.
I'm trying to fix something. It's not working. Select this. TM. Combat. Yeah. Why isn't fucking GM working? Oh no, it is.
We heard the dreaded word combat.
Nice. Mr. Morphia, hello. Making lasagna, beautiful. Check the chat.
Yes. You traded it whatever you want.
We have reappeared into this setting.
Bazinga! Woo!
You are now dead.
End of campaign.
The hell's... Ah, there's Chaos. All the way over here with Monsieur Rat.
Yes. I believe, Chaos, you were going back to see if you can wake up the Monitor Rat.
I was indeed.
Yes,
Roll
as
bitch
the
slap.
rat was left
Wake up.
unconscious on the road in
Wake
the
up.
front of the tavern for an extended period.
Wake up!
Yes.
So what do you want me to roll?
Roll bitch slap.
With or without mage hand.
You get the reference. Yeah, you can't wake him up.
Oh, I would love to see Art Morphia.
I need to catch you guys at better time so I can make art of the shenanigans. Oh, what do you mean? Jesus Christ.
That's what VODs are
I
for.
would love to see them over in the Discord. Shameless plugin.
Of course. But yeah, you can't wake up Monster Rat. I will let you know now. He's been kind of put into like a long rest situation.
forced a long rest with no benefits? Not even dental?
I cast forced long rest.
Man, I just already see the rat just, when he wakes up, like, I am revived! And now I'm asleep! Oh, yes. While you are doing your best to wake up Monitor Rat, I will say, if you continue to try, I would probably say you would be able to wake him up eventually. It is not going to happen straight away.
Try. If I fart in his face, would that wake him up? Because he's got a keen sense of smell.
Roll me through Monitor Rat, perception through keen smell.
I'd say a Constitution saving throw.
Well, you need to smell it first.
No, he'll just go unconscious during a long rest. Double up.
He could 100% smell it. Now roll me a con save.
For Monitor Rat?
Yes. It's Ness's idea. You can blame him. Apparently the rat really likes it.
Well, he is a rat.
Okay, so now you've got two very extreme fetish things, both involving chaos. How do you feel?
I just love the fact that I somehow can fart on command.
Jesus.
You see what you put yourself into?
You didn't say I had to roll for it or I had to wait for it. No, I could just do it on command.
Anyway, while this is happening, what is the group doing down by the knights?
Well, assuming our other friend here is about to go bye-bye because he's currently not here and cool with us, we no longer have a flower in a jar.
I can get rid of the conditions, right?
I go for it. I would probably say, for roleplay and information gathering wise, his character is still there doing with the jar. It's just that after this, he will go bye-bye. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, party lead. How are you going to how are you going to show this flower?
With grace, respect, and concern.
I see.
As
Just
everybody lines up behind me.
like I said, it would still be his steel defender holding the jar, with the flower in it for like roleplay purposes. So keep that in mind. However, physically his character won't be there any other time.
Ah. Gotcha.
That's why I just removed him from the board. Thunderbird.
With that, we'll probably go and start moving up into the. Okay, I see them doing this on my own.
I will
I
make
mean-
mention of when you enter their little encampment, you would still see Buttface, nice and tied up as if though he's a butterfly about to leave his cocoon.
I feel like we're about to have a round two, and that's not something we want to be here for.
But you'd also notice that he's been gagged.
So then you don't have to do the voice?
Oh, however, did you know?
Oh, in that case,
mean-
I'm gonna go walk up to him and slowly remove that tape. No, I'm joking.
I mean, chaos will, so
Kinky.
make your peace now.
Oh, God.
The person that I want to be talking to is her. Luckily for me, I have written down her name, makes it easier for me. My lady Liara Dawnforge. That's it.
Or Lady Dawnforge for short. That you would remember her saying that.
Yes. I'm gonna go and walk here and something. Is Lady Dawnforge available at the moment?
She would be. It would seem that as though she, because keep in mind that not fully in this layout, they would be kind of scattered in this campment. She would be there, kind of just relaxing at the moment, recovering her strength, and looking over maps and paperwork.
I'm most likely just gonna go and knock on the wooden post to the tent that I'm guessing the map will be under.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and it's like, may I have a word of your time?
Oh, it is one of the adventurers that is joining us. How may I help you?
Right. So we found something kind of concerning when we were in this town. As I gesture over to the Warforge, which is holding the flower in the jar.
A flower?
It's one which has magic inscribed on it, and also seems to be outputting some sort of scent that forces people to sleep.
Ah, so that's why, as she glances towards the Mr. Buckface, no wonder he was quite peaceful and quite quiet last night.
Yeah, very sweet scent, but yeah, didn't really. Anyway, the more terrifying thing about this is that we found it inside of an illusion of trying to, almost as if somebody wants to keep these a secret.
That's a little bit unsettling. But would it be cause of concern?
Hmm. I mean, I was hoping for somebody within your campment to know a bit more about magic to help discern what exactly this flower is like its full properties and what it can be turned into.
I couldn't really say anyone in our group would be able to, would be very, very knowledgeable on plants and magic, as I'm going to be honest, most of them are meatheads.
Fair.
Don't you have spellcasters with you?
Yes, but they're having a hard time discerning this plant.
So it has a sweet smell. The only thing that I would say that would have properties of what you've told me, from what I've heard, is a plant of slumbering. Slumbering? No.
Slumbering?
Perhaps. I'm not truly sure if that's what it's called. I just remember hearing it in passing. Because there was a incident going back quite a few years before I was knighted, about a plant appearing and people falling asleep. I don't know much details about it myself. A lot of people just said that they got a good night rest from it. There was no real reports made.
Hmm.
As you would see her racking her brain, trying to see if she can recall any details, but they seem to escape her.
Okay.
Why, why don't you ask around the town? Perhaps some other people that live here may have seen it before, or maybe know more.
That's probably a good idea. Though the person here that's been selling the honey said that there was a new flower that was getting that the bees were getting nectar from. We presume that it's this one, so don't know. Maybe we might be having some sleep drug induced honey or something. Don't know the side effects of that.
Well, maybe someone else planted it?
Maybe. There was a guy at the end who had a manticore creature as a companion.
My, that's something.
Yeah, and it was according to a friend here, looks at the fairy. Uh, they say that this plant is mainly created by like similar means, so he's mainly a primary suspect.
Hmm. Well, I haven't received any reports of someone with a manticore coming past here.
That would be a good chance of alarm.
Perhaps you might want to check out the other gate and see if they're left that way. If they're no longer here, according to what you said, that's what I'm gathering you implying.
Yeah. I mean, I never saw the creature myself. Don't actually know if the creature has wings or not. Then it can just fly straight over the wall.
Surely someone would have seen it if it flew out.
It was early morning, most likely dawn, from what the barkeeper told me.
Well, there would always be a patrol in case there is a monster attack at night or a bandit raid.
Always good to check. Well, with that, we'll probably head over to the other gate. Thanks for the information.
Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
It's fine.
But before you go, will you still be able to leave within a couple of days?
I should be able to. Hopefully, this doesn't take that long.
Very well. We'll speak soon.
Okay. Head over here. So, don't know much about the plants. However, primary suspect may have left through the other gate. Or flown over the wall. Don't know. Never saw the creature, so I don't know if it has wings or not.
I mean, I think if it can fly, then we're basically SOL.
Probably.
I suppose we'll have to hope that some of the guards here saw it then.
Yeah, we'll head over to the other entrance. And see if they any of the guards there saw anything. Make this easier.
Are you still with us, Chaos?
Chaos. If you notice, we've kind of left.
Yeah, I was giving you guys a head start.
Maybe he has other business to attend to over there.
No, I'm gonna be following you guys at a distance.
He should be afraid of being there by himself because, well, Buttface can break his internet. He's that almighty.
Think about it like
Yeah,
this. No,
yeah,
think
well,
about it like this, guys. A giant rat followed by a zombie, slowly following you no matter where you go from a distance. How creepy would that be?
I mean, counterpoint. Said zombie farted on a rat to wake it up.
You guys didn't witness that.
Counterpoint. Chaos on his own is frightening enough as it is.
Counter,
like
counterpoint.
counterpoint.
It is chaos.
Yeah, it's like just counterpoint chaos. Like you got me there.
If I just follow you at a distance, I can creep people out.
I
Now,
think that is the human.
You
way of
entering a room creeps people out.
I will mention that you would see someone like a guard leaning up against the door towards the tower if you are keeping an eye out for people.
Yeah, fair. I'll probably go and greet him in his sleep. Hey,
Howdy, how can I help you?
did you yet see somebody with a very odd-looking creature at its command of following him?
Ah, I haven't heard of any. Or seen any.
Huh. Have you seen anybody leave?
Nah, not many people go into the mountains these days, at least none that aren't looking to go mining.
Hmm. Were you here for like the dawn shift, like at sunrise?
Well, I've technically just gone off the night shift, actually.
Oh, it... okay. So you are the person I wanted to talk to. Hmm.
Most of us, when we're on patrol, are mostly on the wall.
Yeah, fair. Thanks for the information. I'll go and join back. No, he hasn't seen anything.
But has he heard anything?
Chaos.
If you're
I'm
being
trying to
that
remember.
specific, then maybe you should be leading the questions.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, if he might himself may not have seen anything, yes, but what about other guards?
You probably would have mentioned it.
No, that's true.
Especially, yeah. Chaos.
Yeah.
Remind me again who went into the room before and saw the creature.
Who knows? I was outside at the time.
The rat looks
I s-
between you, Chaos, and Yurik and goes, squeak, squeak.
Monsieur Rat, would you like to describe this creature for me?
Monsieur Rat pouts, but then proceeds to. Can he draw?
No, he's going to describe in
It has
In-
incredible handwriting. Of course, he can draw.
the rat can draw, but maybe it wants to do interpretive dance.
Charades.
Sure, the rat does charades.
it-
Okay.
It's gotten too much into honey, so it's doing interpretive dance the bee way.
So can
I'm looking
roll
at this and it's like, I'm looking at this.
I'll roll
I'm like,
performance.
Miss.
Not bad.
So the rat is interpreted dancing to the blind guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I go
roll
and look
insight.
at this and it's like, okay, so it's a creature with 4 legs. What about the wings? Does it have any?
Monsieur Rat does some more dancing.
Is that yes or no? I'm trying
Yes.
to discern.
Yeah, 4 legs, 2 wings, 3 heads, and a tail. Did the tail have a head on it as well? Because if so, that makes it 4 heads.
That makes it a chimera, yeah.
Yes. I will mention it so you can describe an interpretive dance. It was a chimera. Chimera?
Chimera.
Yeah, because there's a manticore, which is a lion covered in like spikes, and then there's the manticore, which is a combination of different animals. The more common one is like what? Lion, goat, and snake for a tail, but there's also the D&D version, which adds dragon into the mix.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, so then it would have wings.
Yeah, it had a wing.
A single wing or a pair of wings?
A pair of wings.
Uh,
Is
so
that
you
a
mean to
creature?
tell me that a suspect can be anywhere?
Squeak, squeak.
Okay. I'm gonna go back over to the guy and it's like, hey, yeah, sorry, follow-up question. Did you hear anybody about on the wall about a looming shadow that flew over or something?
The guard takes a moment to think and ponder. He thinks of today's breakfast and the random conversations they have.
I wish you get like Sims thought bubbles above his head or something.
Oh my god.
He looks towards you and goes, "No, not that I can tell, but at night it's really hard to tell shadows from darkness."
I'm mostly talking about like early morning, dawn-ish lately.
Early morning. I don't remember hearing anything from the others, and I didn't see any. Hmm.
Do you remember somebody of similar description entering into town?
No, I haven't seen or heard anyone like that. Not at
Keeper
all.
of the keeper of the inn has stated that there's somebody staying there which fits the description. So tell me, how did somebody get into town, stayed here for a bit with a manticore of
The
large description?
innkeeper. I see. Um, was he in his alcohol again?
Considering that some of my compatriots here have seen the creature, I very much doubt it.
Ah. Who knows?
Thank you for your cooperation.
I was
As I
like,
walk away, and it's like, okay, he was no help.
Yeah.
I was going to go, thank you for nothing.
Monster Rat's gonna stand on his hind legs and use his front paw to pat you on the shoulder comfortingly.
I
don't
don't
think
need
that's
pity, I
comforting.
need results.
I don't think it's as comforting as what you'd want, though.
Exactly.
But if our target is flying, then at that point we'd have to hope that they come back, and also would have to withstand whatever effects these flowers are going to have.
I raise my hand and say, "Can't chimeras breathe fire?"
Yes. Yes, they do.
So, shouldn't we be able to? So, if that's the case, then it should have like some kind of sulfur-like smell on its breath. Monster Rat can
Depend.
actually sniff that out.
I
doubt
mean,
there's much
one,
sulfur in certain
depending.
areas.
Two, since it's a manticore, it could be
Chimera.
made to resist the flower.
Chimera, not manticore.
All right, yeah. Chimera can be. I keep on getting the two mixed up. The chimera can be made to resist it. So. Mm. Now the question is, where would this person go?
Well, they'll need food to be able to feed to that chimera. So,
There's creatures out in the wilderness. It's a very natural predator.
mm,
I mean, if it's alchemically created, I can't exactly call it a natural predator.
true.
I mean, you can make it to be docile using creatures that are non-ace predators.
These one, I tend to look at Monster Rat and say, was it a nice chimera or was it a bad chimera?
You're
Monster
going to
Rat
ask
goes,
that to
"Squeak."
another animal that's probably looking at Montreal Rat for food.
Exactly. If it's a nice chimera, that means it's not something they'll be hunting him for food. But if it's a bad one, then it would be.
I
As an animal,
mean,
his instinct alone should tell him which one's which.
it could be made out of like, I don't know, like a giraffe or a horse or something, which technically it's not hostile. But if it was big enough, it'd probably still try and eat him.
Fair. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
He scratches it into the ground.
It was sleeping?
Yes, that's what martial rat would scratch into the ground. I don't think I have a scratching. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, you were raised in the labyrinth, so you don't know much about different creatures. That tracks. And he did it in cursive.
Of course, martial rat doesn't curse. Do you expect anything else?
How do you know Monster Rat doesn't curse? He speaks and squeaks. As far as we know, he could be.
I mean, look at the handwriting. Can you not see that he's cursive?
Or he's serious. He's very serious.
Yeah, large
right.
creature.
His scratching is now turning RGB.
I'm trying to make it easy to read him off the ground. Leave me alone.
Called minor illusion. He's coloring it.
Well, it's either minor illusion or prestidigitation.
Which one does he have? I've forgotten. He has
I
prestidigitation.
think
not
that one's
minor
easier to read. Have they moved out of town yet? Of course they haven't moved out of town yet. They've gone out.
We have 2 more days.
What are you talking about? Look, I just moved out of the town now.
Okay, yes, we have moved out of town and then back in.
And then Chaos was never heard from again.
Oh my god.
I mean, we haven't addressed the full issue that started up in this entire investigation. The hell is the children?
I mean, I can't say I've noticed any from the beginning, but I just assumed they were holed up in their houses.
I mean, you must at least suspect to see at least a few. Now, that is what, early morning?
Maybe they're more susceptible to the flower. And I sort of give a shrug.
I mean, you would think that people would be making more of a fuss about it. That, like, the kids not waking up or stuff like that. Wanting to call a doctor.
I mean, in theory, this stuff could have been happening for so long that they're just used to it now. It's just something that happens.
I don't know. This town is just giving me vibes, and they're not good.
Do you think that chimera tastes good?
Mixtures of meat, most likely of different kind. Well, goats would fall underneath the similar taste of lamb. Lion is red meat. Dragons would also fall underneath the red, more like a beef category.
But what about the snake for the tail?
Snake is white meat, so it'll be a combination flavor.
Oh, that does sound good.
I can't believe we're just relying on your motivation to eat something now.
He's undead. What do you expect?
Why did it kill so much?
So, are we gonna? I still think we could have Monster Rat potentially sniff out the sulfur from the
Well, that's currently the only line of being able to figure out stuff. Okay, Monsieur Rat, try and smell a nearby fire.
Not really fire, but I'm thinking more of the sulfur from its breath.
Okay, well, remind me how we got knocked unconscious earlier today?
Monsieur Rat pauses.
He doesn't seem to remember.
Yeah, he as far as he knew, he just smelt what was needed to be smelt, and then nothing. He woke up to another smell.
He took a deep breath of the air and was immediately knocked unconscious.
Let's see if that happens again. If it's in twice, then we know what happened to the children.
And this time he's specifically targeting a different smell instead of the flower smell. So hopefully
I don't
that
think you can specifically target a smell, man.
How do you think dogs hunt?
Or they'd still pick everything, but they decide to follow a trail. They can't just be like, I don't feel like smelling blood today.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And there he goes.
Alright. Monitor Rat takes a big long breath in, has a bit of a sniff around. He then. So what are you trying to sniff out?
The manticore. Look what you've done, Katron.
The crime
Hey,
mirror.
you're the one that did
Yes.
this.
Yes.
I can't believe, like, by calling it the wrong thing, because I've been saying Chimera the entire time, because I was wrong, and now it turns out it's right.
So Monitor Rat would take in a big deep sniff. He would then also smell the plants that put him to sleep before, but he resisted it. So he's not asleep.
Nice.
As he would continue to smell, all that he would know is that there is no longer any chimera in this town. He would smell it to a point as if though the creature did come this way, but even before it got to the gate, it seemed to have disappeared.
Dangerous. Monsieur Rat's gonna write this down in the dirt and use prestidigitation to make it glow a neon pink so everyone can see it clearly.
Jesus Christ.
So what's the guard's reaction to this? Because we're not too far away from him.
They would go, is this putting on a show? Are they practicing some type of drama? They would look confused at your actions.
I give them the peace sign. If it's left the village, where would it have gone?
I would like to have a direction. However,
You can't smell enough to find out.
I mean, if it just disappeared without trash, that means it's probably some type of magic covering it up. If only we had someone capable of using detect magic.
oh wait, they're not here.
Wait. No, never mind. Montserrat has detect magic, but it's not prepared, I mean, so we'll have to wait for a long rest before we can switch it.
My god.
Montserrat didn't need it because we had someone else who used it. So
My god.
Can't detect magic be ritual cast, or am I thinking of a different spell? It can be ritual cast.
Yeah.
I don't need it prepared to be able to.
Do you
No?
need it prepared to ritual cast? That is the question.
I don't think you do, but I do believe you need to have the spell learnt in some capacity.
Oh yeah, Martial Rat knows it.
I'm willing to allow you to ritual cast it.
Okay, he was ritual cast. Checked magic. How do I get that so it's tied to Martial Rat?
You don't need to worry about. 'Cause-
Okay.
So, as Monosaur Rat begins to ritual cast this magic, it goes off without a hitch. Nothing goes wrong. He's able to cast this spell for a ritual. He then seems to get a confused look on his face.
We can tell.
Yes. A whisker goes up and a whisker goes down. One gets a little bit bent, one goes extremely straight.
I
Okay.
mean, is
Don't
there
think
some type of static electricity in the air or something?
You see his head look around in confusion. And then he looks towards you and then starts scribbling in the ground. The scribble says that he doesn't detect any magic of the type. Now, I know the spell doesn't usually do it like this, but just so you have some more information, if you roll high on Arcana check for me of, let's say, 17 plus, I will give you a little bit of information. That has to be martial art.
Okay. What's that?
Arcana. I know it's not how the spell works, but you're going this route, so I thought I might as well give you some information. You're not going to get any additional information. And no, you cannot try again.
That was a very, very quick turnaround from maybe to no.
Hey, I wanted
Nice.
to give you the option to get it if you could roll it.
Why is it that when I do roll for stupid stuff it goes high, but when we actually need it, it's always low?
Yeah, it reminds me of my other character where drunkenly climbing up bookshelves here, nat 20s all day. Actual plot relevance? Nah, you get like 2s and 3s.
Oh my god.
But I love it all the same.
I will. Yeah, I'm working on it. You got flashbanged again. Leave it. Stop moving your character.
Nope.
But he's happy glowing like this.
Okay. Anyway, you can now move your character.
You continue moving the rat, you'll lose access to it.
Pretty much.
Let it glow. Let it glow.
That will last for 10 minutes.
Yay. So, let's go hunting.
I mean, hunting what we were told that nothing was found.
Yeah, which is why we're gonna go looking to see if something can be found.
Okay, where do we start looking?
Everywhere.
We've already gone through the forest and we know the illusion magic we set up in there.
We've gone through that forest to the middle right, but what about the forest up here or outside the walls? Have we gone through those? Because we know it left town.
Technically, we also have the left part of the town too, so...
True. We've searched the forest in the walls. We haven't searched the forest out the walls where the Chimera went.
Hmm.
I mean, well, it's your detect magic and the timer is burning, so...
Let's go.
Oh, that's far.
Follow the rat.
Oh,
We found something.
No, I'm just stopping my screen from flashing.
Oh.
There you are.
it was like that was way too quick.
Yeah.
There's no way we're that lucky.
It's just a game of find any clues now, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is sort of the one problem I have a bit with detect magic. It's like, now it's time to wander the entire fucking map until something triggers it.
Pretty much.
We missed the middle bit along here, so I'm just getting that real quick.
Yeah,
And something's now going to trigger when you're all the way over that side in the middle. You watch. Like, don't worry about it. Now you find it. And you've said the magic word that's now appeared.
Okay.
That would have taken you about 3 minutes.
3 minutes per line or 3 minutes
For that
in
section.
total?
Takes 10 minutes to cast the spell, and we get it for 10 minutes.
Good to go on a forest walk with friends. I know, right?
Yeah. Wait.
That's what's going to be with next week's recap. You went on a forest walk holding hands with a rat.
Going on
Yeah.
a romantic forest hike with the homies.
No, see, what's going to happen is first you farted on the rat to wake it up, and then you waltzed in the forest with it.
You are fair.
Like Ulrich's just waiting for the rat to come back.
Yep.
I feel like that's like the only thing you couldn't do.
I mean, it is easier than like micromanaging all the characters to make sure they stick together.
I know, right? And that will have taken you another 3 minutes.
Okay. So there's nothing in these forests.
Want to check out the rest of town?
Sure. Where? I'll follow you.
How about we first have a look at this circle magic honey?
The Hoonie.
You
That
realize
something's never gonna die, isn't it?
whatever do you mean? But you realize that there is some type of no, you would realize that the same type of like magical, I guess, wavelength that would be on the flower would be like on like some of it on the honey.
It do
Is
be
this
that
flower
way.
honey? Is this honey made from the pollen from the illusionary flowers.
Yes.
That's why it's called honey and not honey. I see.
However, did you know? But no. They do believe it to be like honey. Like they've gone it. We.
You're trying to walk back. The word honey needs to be stricken from this land's dictionary.
It's just too powerful.
No, it's just all replaced with hooney now.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to type it fast and I failed. Leave me alone.
Basically saying this is magic hooney now.
No, honey is normal honey. Hooney is the magical sort.
I'm sorry, okay?
I mean,
And
that'd
since
be,
it's made from-
that'd be entirely why one of the ends is flipped upside down, right?
And don't forget, it's made from illusionary flowers. We're gonna be hallucinating.
What do you mean, typing fast?
This just means that creation magic now works on
I
recreating.
clicked. I was just clicking things. Leave me alone. The U is right next to the Y.
Yeah, but it's also between the O and the N.
Yeah, I've sometimes typed when I've been trying to type fast. I've sometimes literally done it like 3 letters too soon. Have you never done that?
I mean, whatever happens to me, I like entirely miss a letter or somehow have one at the start be one at the end.
No,
It's
when
like
I'm
8
trying to
letters
type
apart.
fast, I just get the entire word spelt wrong. There's either a couple letters added or missing.
Yeah, but at that point, if you're not streaming, it's like, deal with it. You know exactly what I'm getting on about. But now with an audience, they'll remember that hooney forever.
I'm sorry. But no,
It is
you would
core to this land.
you would realize that like they told you, some of the bees got the pollen from the flowers that put you to sleep, and well, it's been processed into honey. Or should I say hooney?
I mean,
Yes.
is there a difference between hooney bees and honey bees?
I will take away your hooney in a moment. Don't tempt me, Frodo.
No, not the hooney, please.
I mean, I don't have it in my
Hooney.
inventory anyway, so.
Montserrat's gonna inform everyone about the
Oh,
magical
fuck
hooney.
off!
Well, there's some magical hooney. Let's continue.
Oh my god.
Wait. If hooney is like the superior magic version of normal honey, does this mean I should call Vanessa hooney and not honey?
That also means that the bees that are harvesting those are magically resistant or immune.
Oh, they're not bees. They're V's.
I thought you were about to say they're wasps.
Nah.
Nah, that'll be too obvious.
Yeah, it's V's. V-E-E. V's.
Nothing coming up from the houses.
Should I explore the fields?
Go, explore the fields. Be free, my child.
I mean, it probably might be better to actually stick with the houses first and then do the fields at once. Rather than, did we do this one, did we not do this one?
He does have a point.
Oops. There we go.
No, they're gonna do a run. Here we go.
Here we go.
I know, right?
He's going off on a trip and neither one of us are following.
Nah, we'll just wait here.
feel like most of the area of those of crops just aren't even being viewed at either.
I have to go do them again, won't I? I thought the circle was bigger, I'll be honest.
Zigzag pan. I know, right?
Would you rather me do loop-de-loops?
No. And that time has run out.
Oh.
Technically, it ran out all the way back here.
Back where?
Back up here.
Oh.
It's part of the zigzag.
So it's time to recast and recheck everything then, huh?
Moisture Rat's gonna ritual cast it again. I don't have to click it again, do I?
Okay, do you want... I'm gonna save us some time here.
Welcome to Ritual Spells and Detection Magic.
What's this?
Did I miss a giant crayon in the sky?
God has decided.
Apparently.
God has given his child a crayon and they're
DM
currently
actually
drawn.
has stopped functioning. I know. So, I'm gathering this is where Montserrat is going to zigzag eventually.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Loosely,
detect no
yes.
magic along this line.
Line? Not lines?
Lines, then. You don't find any magic.
What about here?
Where?
This
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, there's no lines going over that house. There's also a conspicuous pitch down here where there was like lines didn't touch it.
Okay. Here.
You can't.
There is no magic outside of where you've already found it.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, the better way to be like, okay, you spend like an hour to 2 hours, you don't find magic in the town type of thing.
Yeah. I'm saving
Montserrat
us some
will-
time.
Montserrat will report it to everyone.
Because I'm gathering you're just going to keep ritual casting it until you've explored the entire town.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Yeah, because that's basically the only lead we have.
Montserrat's going to inform that there's no magic other than what was already detected.
Yes. An hour or two would have passed in doing so.
So, that's useless. Now what? I just need to look at Ulrich.
Well, if it could fly away and there's no sense of magic, then I don't know if we can find it. Especially if they left early morning.
Hmm.
Yeah. Trying to remember if the bartender said which direction they went in.
I mean, if they can fly, I don't think that would matter too much.
True.
Do they have a magic caster? Yes, they're just not here.
Hey!
There's also Monsieur Rat, but that's an NPC.
He's a rat, so...
But yes, over the span of 2 or so hours, you would not find any magic that has not already been found.
Montserrat doesn't have locate object.
Locate object requires a gold component of a larger pearl of worth like what? 50 gold pieces?
To ritual cast, mind you.
It still takes.
Now you
a
still
direct
need the
ritual cast.
GP cost for it.
Ah, poor, I hear you.
I'm not poor, I just don't have the spell.
And also, locate object according to Foundry does its material is a forked twig. It does not have a gold cost.
Locate
Correct.
object? Okay.
Yes.
Monster Rat doesn't have many spells.
Although
No,
if you're,
but I'm.
if you're trying to find the creature, then yeah, you'd need the creature, but a bit of fur, no gold cost.
I was thinking of identify. That's what I was thinking of.
Yes.
He doesn't have that.
I mean, identify would be nice, but we don't really have anything to identify, even if we had access to that.
True.
Because you have to physically touch whatever it is you want to identify as a process of casting the spell.
You could touch a flower.
Yes, let's crack open this sleeping flower, and what's that? We're out. Like, I don't. That's not really an option.
Oh, whatever do you mean? Good 99.
Good. Oh no. Monster Rat wouldn't know what children smell like. He wouldn't be able to find them.
I'm gonna be honest, you haven't even really asked about the children to anyone yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. We haven't actually asked people, have we?
Well, the only person that really rolled high again is not here. So...
Well, there's also Montreal Red, which you also noticed.
Yeah. Monster Rat suggests.
But
I believe
you-
Montreal Red has
you-
told the rest of the party. So.
Additionally, with your exploration of detecting magic around the place, your character with common sense would come to realize there seems to be a lack of children.
I still support my mitosis theory.
You might think that yes, they are somewhere, like at a school perhaps, but again,
We
you
haven't seen no
really
school.
heard any noise.
And we haven't
Right.
found a school either.
No.
So, Monster Rat suggests we ask around to see if any people know. Because I don't think neither myself nor Monster Rat should do it. Because if we do, we might get thrown out of the town.
I mean, what you can do is go over to that building over there and look through the window.
Which one?
Any of these.
You're giving me permission to peek? I can't do that. Vanessa might not like it. Monster Rat, on the other hand, can.
I was gonna say,
I mean, I feel like with Montreal Rat admitting he's already been in someone else's room while they were sleeping, I don't think he'd have qualms about looking in through a window.
Rats.
You're not stealthed, and yes, he's a rat.
He gets lower to the ground.
He peeks in through the window. What does he
So,
see?
so Montserrat gets low to the ground, but with his butt in the air.
Like he's about
No,
to pounce.
no, he just smells of chaos. That's why he's not stealth.
You know what?
So, Montserrat would look through the window. Looking in, you would find like a modest little home, probably where two adults and maybe a child or so live. Looking around, you would notice affections more shown towards children. However, on a closer look to some of the stuff that is closer to the window, you would notice that these affections seem to have gathered a layer of dust.
Oh no. Some of our worst fears may have come true.
He informs everyone of what he saw, and theorize that the children have most likely been gone for a long time.
For it to form dust.
I will just tell you this. To start forming dust, it could take a day or like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
but it depends on how thick.
It wouldn't
It's like-
be thick to a point where it's been like 5 months. It looks like it would have been collecting dust for maybe about a week or so.
Yeah, but here's the problem. My character voices up, speaks up for this. The fact that the adults would not have cleaned up said dust. They would, if an adult was missing their child, they would have at least moved their stuff as a remembrance for their child. It's like just to cling onto it, like for comfort themselves. The fact they haven't done so, and there's no panic, they haven't mentioned anything. Is it possible that the illusion magic from the flowers or whatever has made it so that even the adults here don't know the children are missing?
I mean, if it's some sort of charm on individuals, wouldn't that be picked up by detect magic?
True, but what if it's not on individuals? What if it's everywhere already?
Then it
Then
will
it-
be
then-
picked up by detect magic.
Yeah, it would still
Yeah,
be
then it'd be
picked.
picked up anywhere.
True, yeah. Never mind that then.
Yeah, it would still be picked up by detect magic. Yes.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Anyone else?
What happens if we're sleeping right now?
I mean, if you want to find out what happens, I guess you can just ask a kill to like get a whiff of the flower.
No. Think of it like this. Walking into town, we may have accidentally smelt the plant and also fell asleep. And we're now just dreaming.
But Marshall Rat fell asleep as well, so you're saying he slept within the slept?
I mean, theoretically.
Yeah, it would make sense. You can have dreams within dreams.
The dangerous as it can be. But yeah,
I feel like detect magic would still give a ping to that.
depends. Unless the dream is telling us that we're not picking up anything. Because this is a dreamscape. We're detecting magic inside of the dream and not outside.
Yeah. Good. If this is a dream, technically we should be able to control it, or at least have some sort of control over it, even if a little bit.
You want to jump up a bridge and see if you can fly?
I was thinking of
This-
using my insanity to try to imagine the sky is purple.
See, first off, allowing chaos, even if that is true, to have the benefit of the doubt, and say he can change things, that's already terrifying. But then at that point, we have to figure out whose dream it is, because I'm assuming that we'd all dream of different things.
It could be a shared dream.
I don't know if such a thing exists.
Oh.
We will
Okay.
have to figure it out.
So is this where the old trope where someone wants to get pinched comes in?
Well, I did fart in Monsieur Rat's face, and that didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure that would have been painful enough. I then turn to look at Ulrich and say, just to make sure, punch me in the face.
With pleasure.
I immediately turn and deck him.
Well, technically, he is willing to roll damage.
Like, didn't even wait for chaos to finish his dance. Just like, all right, it's go time.
So that'll be
Unarmed strike.
I think unless
Yes.
you're a monk, it's 1 plus strength.
Yeah, so that'll be 2
Actually.
points of damage.
It hurts. As if though you are truly awake. For some reason you are surprised by this, I guess.
I blink and say, "Brilliant. Do it again." We have
Deck
to
him
make
one
that-
more
we have-
time.
we have to make absolutely sure.
He's willing, so I can
Take
add...
another 2 points of damage.
I got it.
You know, technically, if Montreal Rat and I were to step away, would you activate your swashbuckler sneak attack damage?
My fists are not finesse. I need to be a monk for that.
I mean, whenever I think of someone's fists, I do think they're finesse, but
Actually, I'll probably need to go and double check that. Let's see here.
no, in 5e, unarmed is not considered finesse. God damn.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is bizarre.
Yeah, I do know that in the description of saying, hey, you can do extra damage by punching people, they do count as finesse weapons in that description.
Well, at least we can be sure it's not a dream.
Can we? Or are you going to start going for triple on that?
I mean, do you want to have a shot?
I don't think I should, no.
Okay. Okay, so the suspicious points: the Hoonie, the flowers, and the missing children. And there's nothing in the village that has magic other than that. Well, Montserrat's gonna go have a look at another house. What does he see?
A lot of the same.
Okay. He's gonna come back and say, no difference. Actually. Hi, I'm here to talk to you about your missing children.
My god.
So the gentleman would look up from you from his sandwich that he'd be eating at the bench, and he would then become confused and then state, "What children?"
The children that are obviously missing?
What? What do you mean?
Oh my god, no, 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 no.
Collective amnesia?
False Hydra?
Oh, for fuck's sake, no!
You want to get out of here? I want to leave. Oh god.
That's just what you immediately go to. I'm not so mean as to throw a false hydra to you at your level.
I will say that the memory erasure thing of a false Hydra is also considered magical, so if people were under that, you would see it would detect magic.
But if the memory
it's
is erased,
stupid.
if the memory is completely destroyed, there's no reason magic would stick around now, would it?
I mean, it's gone. It's been modified with magic. That's how modify memory works as well as a spell.
Yeah, but modify memory modifies it, but destroying the memory, it's like casting fireball and blowing up a house, then waiting 5 minutes, then casting detect magic. You won't detect any magic, even though magic was used. If you destroy the memory, then there's no reason magic will remain.
I mean, at that point, illusions would not be able to be detected.
No, but illusions are constant
Oh
magic.
my god.
Surprisingly, no, they're not for the most part. Which is
Huh.
also kind of stupid.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying it's not a false hydra?
I'm saying
I-
it could, but the DM could run it differently.
I, as the DM, will state two things so you can have some peace of mind, Chaos. One, it is not a false Hydra.
Oh, thank God.
Two,
It's
this
a
is more
false
of
dragon.
no, this is more of a question for you. If you were to sleep a lot, very
Mm.
deeply, wouldn't some of your memories from like the previous days be quite foggy?
I forget most details from my previous day anyway. It's nothing to do with how much I had last
Yeah,
night.
for chaos, that's just a regular sleep.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like for a person, like for an actual person, if you were to sleep in a really deep sleep a lot, wouldn't some of your like memories from like the previous days be quite murky?
I think
Well,
so.
I mean, from what I've
Wait.
heard, that's not actually the case.
Yeah, but I don't mean like actually the case, but I mean like let's say if you were made to sleep like through hypnosis or some other means, I feel like you would have some type of murkiness in your head.
True. Yeah.
I'm trying to give you some type of direction for why it's been like why he responded like that. And I don't have a false Hydra written up into Foundry yet. I'm working on it, but I don't have it written up yet.
That's just someone who's working on a false Hydra would say.
Okay, so I'm going to go back and keep questioning now that we've ascertained that there's no false hydra.
Jesus Christ. I have. I'm not saying I don't have a stat block for a false Hydra, but I have to write it into Foundry for it to work.
Or
This
you
is-
could just wing it.
Yeah, I could.
This false Hydra now has 30 intelligence because I can't remember what their actual stat is, and I'll fix it later.
This one has a monocle. This one has a pipe in its mouth.
Top hat,
Monsieur Hydra, how could you?
top hat and bow tie, tuxedo.
No, it
cane.
has. How did you know? I am the gentleman false Hydra. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
No. It erases people's memories of false hydras. So therefore, no one knows what it is, and it can dress up and call itself whatever the fuck it wants.
Well, as long as it doesn't limit break me, I think it'll be fine.
But
I'm,
yeah.
I'm going to question this guy some more about the children. Say, we have yet to notice a single child in this village, and as we pass by some houses, we've noticed that a good portion, if not all of it, of the children's belongings are just covered in dust. Would you happen to know anything?
I don't remember there being children in this town in the first place.
Then why is there children's stuff in people's homes?
As you continue this questioning, you would see him slowly kind of grasp his head as if though he has a headache.
I then place my hands on my shoulders and say, think, recall, what about your son, your daughter? Do you want them to go? Matt,
I-
picture their faces.
I also feel like admitting, yeah, I've been in people's houses, what's all the dust, is probably not the best way to question things.
We haven't gone to people's houses though.
Who's got you there?
No, but you never said you didn't either. You just said we've
I
seen
said
it.
I said as we've passed by the houses, we've noticed through the windows. I said that.
I didn't hear the word window then. That's my bad.
He would he would grasp now with both hands as you continue to say this, and as you if you continue, do you continue to press?
I do. I can't think of what to say, but I do continue to press.
After a minute of pressing, he would snap up and go, "My son," and then faint.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go the opposite. It was like, my son just gives Chaos the hugs, like,
Yeah, I don't think anyone would want that.
Hey Chaos, the fuck did you do?
Gave him the old Chaos special, apparently.
I asked him if he thought of anything, and he suddenly looked like he was in pain. So I kept encouraging him to pursue that pain, and he did. And then he said, "My son," as he looked upon me, and then fell unconscious.
So you could have actually. Would I know of certain high-level spells, DM?
You would perhaps know of rumors. Like, you might
Yes,
not
but
know for, like, every detail, but you would at least know a few high-level spells. Like, not, like, how they work, but you would know, like, descriptions of some.
Okay, so then I couldn't exactly go with what I was going for, but... Because I was gonna, make hints of the Gaius spell, but... I don't think I'd know exactly how that works, considering it's also 5th level.
Yeah. So, what do you do now?
It just looks like you've entirely broken him, Chaos. Whether that's good or bad, we don't know, but... I suppose we'll need to actually make sure he's breathing and all that too, won't we?
I look thoughtful for a moment, then I grin and say, "Next."
I sort of lean a bit closer to him, being, you think we should just, leave now, or...?
Hi, I'm here to talk to you about your extended child absency.
I know.
Children?
What?
Yes, children. Have you noticed that they're missing?
It would have the same result.
And I'm gonna carry on the same way I did earlier.
Okay, before Chaos continues on, I'm probably gonna go and walk over to here.
Yep. I feel like I need to make sure this person's actually breathing and has a pulse, considering no one actually checked that yet.
Roll me a medicine.
I should probably do the same, I guess.
My God, holy shit. Okay. So as you examine him and them, you take note that they have a pulse and they are breathing. As you are finding their pulse, ever so slightly, you catch like a scar. You'd catch like a scar on like how would I describe it? Like, I had a way I was going to describe it, but this isn't exactly how I planned to, kind of.
Is it like a vertical cut on the back of the neck?
It's not a vertical cut on the back of their neck. It's more along the lines as if though they've been clawing at themselves, trying to keep a memory. Like, have any of you seen a movie where there is this they're slowly forgetting something, so they start carving it into their own flesh.
Yeah.
I can't say
clawing
I
at
have
their skulls.
seen anything like that.
I'm just picturing like people clawing at their heads as like they're getting psychically attacked, sort of thing. Is that close?
Yeah, kind of. Like depending on the description, sometimes it's like they write it in Sharpie on the back of their hand or
Oh,
things
like
like
Doctor
that.
Who when they're like in Doctor Who when they look up on the silence.
Yeah, kind of like that. But they would actually be kind of like clawing at themselves as if though they're being psychically triggered by something, and they would have clawed it in a way that wouldn't make sense to you, but perhaps to the person themselves.
How
Hmm.
fresh do the scars look?
Almost as if though on the one you would be starting out as, almost as if though it would have been about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. For Chaos, about a fortnight and a half. It was hard to describe it. Like each person would have it in a different location as well. So again, you'd only find it as you were examining their body.
Hmm.
Yo, Chaos, what did you find?
I pointed out and explained what I found because I really won't be able to verbally do so.
Yeah, what do you think? I was having trouble doing so.
So what, it's like a mark, a tattoo?
I personally think that they subconsciously tried to make sure they remember, even if it meant carving it into themselves. I think they love their children very much.
I will also make mention of this since you guys did roll high. The scarring does seem to have come from like a kitchen knife.
Okay. What did Neza roll? All I'm seeing is question mark.
That is a private roll, so only I.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't you roll about worry about my roll.
Okay.
I'll just state that you did better.
Yeah, so do you think we should wait for these guys to wake up or go around talking to others?
Hmm.
Because if we wait for these two to wake up, then we can have them help get others.
I also make note it is getting to about lunchtime as well. So about midday.
Okay.
Natural abilities do not appear on detect magic because it's not magical in nature. It's just their natural ability.
Okay. That's. Ooh. What species can do this then?
False Hydra.
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back to the False Hydra.
Okay, I guess you guys really want to fight first. Let me go and get a stat block.
I want a pet false hydra, thank you very much.
You're not getting a pet false hydra.
What about?
What are you talking about? He's right there.
I'd make a
What
cool
about the
false
flowers? Would the flowers be able to do such a thing?
The
You mean like
flowers
long-term
on their
exposure?
own? No.
But if it was mixed in with other ingredients and turned into a substance. Honey.
Hang on. I kind of go and look at the jar, and it's like, I
Don't
have a
slather it
jar
on.
of honey.
Don't slather it on them.
Hey, Chaos, you want to try some honey?
Could I do a medicine check on the Hoonie to... Wait, would it be medicine? What would it be to
I
There's
feel
no
like your
pharmaceutical skill.
question. I feel like your question is a yes or a no to whether or not you're gonna try it.
I want to examine it first.
You may examine it.
You're not the type of person that would just examine stuff. You go full head first. The hell's wrong with you?
It is 100% just honey. It looks like honey.
I dip my finger in and taste it.
It tastes like honey.
Yep, it's just good honey.
I've taken
You
away
haven't even
that
tried.
privilege.
Well, that's my leads gone. Anyone else got any ideas?
There has to be something.
Is there a perfume shop somewhere? Do we report it back to the people? To the guards, what we've discovered so far?
Mm, most likely.
Hmm. I'll stay with these guys.
I don't think I can trust you to do that.
Oh. Do you trust me to report back to them?
Honestly, no.
Do you want me to do neither?
Well, if you do neither, then you're doing something anyway.
Yeah. I can go wake up a few others.
We need to make sure they're not going to just die first.
Could we drag them all to one place? Stack them up in a pile?
I don't think that's going to help anyone.
Okay, just lay them down next to each other then.
Does the thing around my character model look like tables, or...
They are tables, yes.
And I guess bring the other one over here.
I drag him.
Drag.
So, how can we wake them up?
Hang
Don't
on, the
think
guy was eating something, right? What's in his sandwich?
It is a jam sandwich.
Could I medically check the jam to see if that has anything?
Sure, you eat the jam.
Yep, that's jam.
You eat it or you don't. You can't reach it.
I want to check it first. Thank you very much.
There's one positive. At least prep isn't half.
So would it be medicine investigation?
You may do. Oh,
Would it be
let me
nature?
see. I guess medicine. Yeah, I prep once a fortnight, and that allows me to go
Nope.
for like 4 games.
Nope.
You eat it,
Perfect.
nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna taste test it.
You had an indirect kiss with a random guy. It is just a jam sandwich.
Oh.
Oh, we're missing something. What are we missing?
I've given you all I can.
You gave us everything that leads to a dead end.
Hey Ulrich,
Yep.
what is one thing excluding food, clothes, and shelter that all living beings need?
Food.
Alcohol.
I said excluding food, clothes, and shelter.
Water.
Yeah, alcohol. I'll stick with that option.
Water, and look what we have right here.
You want to go into the lake? Oh wait,
I
no,
was-
you've
I
already
was
done
thinking more
that.
about the well. I was thinking more about the well that's right next to us, but
All right, jump in there, Chaos.
I
We all know you're
thought-
gonna do. We know we're gonna go in there anyway. Just go
I was
ahead and get in
thinking
there.
of like, does this place have a well?
It's right
Right
next
to
to you.
I look behind me and it's like, oh shit, well.
Oh my god.
That's when two more appear behind him. It's like, well, what do we have here?
Well, yes, indeed.
um,
Oh
do we have a
God.
way to go down there and be able to come back up?
It's a
There's
bucket attached to this.
Yes, there is a bucket
Okay,
attached to
Chaos,
this.
I grab him by the scruff of the neck. You're going in.
I wouldn't fit. We have a
Yes, you
halfling that
would.
could.
You would be able to
This is a
fit
big
down
bucket.
the well.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to fit in the bucket.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
The bucket's not in question, man. You wanted to go in there, you can go in there.
As long as your ass can fit in it, you can easily move up and down.
Valdon could fit,
You would be able to stand in it, like your feet, if you
Oh, okay.
stood on top
but
of
would
your feet.
but would the rope and the bucket be able to handle my weight?
You're undead. You weigh nothing.
I'm in
I weigh
full
some.
plate. I'm pretty sure I'd weigh more than you.
I weigh some.
Actually, not full plate, but heavy armor.
Oh,
What
my God.
about Mushu? This is the god.
Look at,
He
look
can
at how
handle it.
much he wants to get out of this.
Oh, fine, oh, fine. I will go down the well.
Every other body of water, yep, I'm jumping in. This one, nah, I don't feel like going in there. I feel
I
like
mean,
we've seen
hang on,
something
wait a
down
minute, wait a
there.
minute, wait a minute. This is like drinking water. Putting something which is undead into it contaminates it.
Putting
Yeah.
anything
So,
in there
are you
will
sure you want me to go
contaminate it.
down?
Okay then. Okay, Chaos, go in.
Okay, I'll go in. You lower me down and bring me back up.
Sure.
You descend in this well. It becomes quite dark and it's quite far down.
I
But
can see it.
yeah, I know. But the bucket eventually touches some type of liquid as it slowly starts to sink underneath said liquid with your weight. You
I
have reached
have
water.
a look.
I should-
Have a look
I was
around
gonna
the
say, it's like, I
cab.
feel worried that you still haven't said the liquid is water yet.
I closely examine the water. Should I medically roll for it?
You've done medical for everything else. Might as well do it for this too.
Ah, finally.
It's water.
It's just, yep, that's
Nothing
water.
added into it.
Not that you can tell.
Is there anything on the walls or in the anything else in the water, like objects and stuff?
Not.
Okay, I call out
it's
to.
a stone well with water in it.
I call out to Auric. Okay, bring me back up.
Nobody poisoned the water well?
Nope, it's just water. If anything, I'm the one that's currently poisoning it with my presence.
Yeah, that nobody's poisoned the water well. That's a shame.
It
You
was a
just
sea
walk away
oh
and
my
leave him
god.
in there.
I didn't bring you back up, Chaos. Stay down there.
Hello. You gotta bring me up, right?
Cuts to the end of the episode, he's still there.
Hello.
Like, I am the genie of the well. Throw your gold coins down to me, and I will grant a wish.
And when I get out,
Your wish was for
Can
a
I leave?
beautiful maiden, right?
I'm getting out. Monitor rat pull me up.
yeah, I would have done it eventually.
Timmy fell down the well. Hello.
So it wasn't the well. It wasn't that well. Do you want to check the other one?
There's a second one.
Yes, it's up near the Hoonie. And there's another one by the inn.
Okay. DM, we're gonna flash cut ahead to checking both of these wells.
Then you'll move your characters over to the inn. I
And
will
there's
give
another
you
one up
results.
close to the gate up top.
Well,
There's
which one are you
3.
doing first? Which one are you doing second?
by the
Let's do the one in the midst of this town.
And then are you
the-
going?
Yeah.
So you're doing this one? Are you doing that one and then the inn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, just move
Should I
to
be
the inn.
staying here to make? Should I be staying here to make sure these people are actually going to be fine?
Okay.
That was a question of the group.
Yeah, you can stay there.
So you've checked all the whales. Guess what? They're just drinking whales. There's nothing wrong with them.
Then where are we going?
I'm telling you, it's the alcohol. You've got to like crack open
They
every
don't
keg to find out.
This wasn't meant to be this fun.
I'm gonna repeat with this guy what I did with the other two.
So here's the thing: we've checked food, we've checked the water. What else are we missing?
Okay. Do I need to do a proper recap from last session?
Yes.
Okay. Last session, during the night, you were able to smell the flowers. For some of you who succeeded, you could hear some type of noise as well.
We thought that was the
Chimera.
yeah, the
Yes.
Chimera causing trouble outside.
Yes. I know. However, there was a sweet smell. You had the clawing of something. Guess what? There's some type of clawing and scratches on the people you've examined. Information.
You said it was scars
So you-
people, not like glorying.
Yeah.
Scarring.
So you mean to tell me that this creature that we know is no longer in town is the cause of this?
So, alright. So, from last night, because you knew there was a creature in the thing, in the inn, you heard noising. It sounded like clawing from what people could hear. There was a sweet smell, and you were knocked out. Today, you've gone around and you've checked the entire town. You found people had markings on their arms from trying to remember something. I will.
Where false hydras?
There is no false hydra.
No, where false hydras?
There are no where false hydras. You have
False hydra only
been.
comes out during a full moon.
You have been told that the bees have taken these flowers and pollinated from them, which the hunters then have to gather said
Rooney.
honey. But the hunters were going out at night, when technically, if they were being hit by the smell, they should be asleep as well.
We need to find the hunters.
I've tried to be indirect as much as I could.
Where are the hunters?
Apparently, they only come out at night. So, are we going to go and wait until tonight?
Or we could break into people's houses and find sleeping people.
Nah, they're going to be in the inn. Otherwise, no, why did we smell the flowers?
Hmm.
Do you want me? I've tried to be indirect with this. I've tried.
You're gonna need to actually tell us, otherwise we're never.
You ran into
We've gone through basically every other way that we can.
I will tell you this. If you can't find out what is the cause by the time your characters go and do a long rest tonight, I will direct you properly. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
You okay
Now
with
it's a
that as
race
well,
against the
Nez?
clock.
You okay with that as well, Nez?
Yeah, although, like, everything I can think of has already been exhausted, so.
I know.
I'm gonna go inform these people.
You guys have come up with things that even I didn't think about.
I'm gonna inform these guys about what's happening because we're gonna need their help.
And also, Yurik, a question
Yeah,
to
good
you
call.
before. The barkeep said that they were heading towards King's Watch.
So it would be the gate that we'll be leaving from. So the gate that we talked to the guy about.
Yes, if you want to continue going that route. But I will tell you this. That does not have to do with the flowers.
So you mean to tell me the guy that we suspected to be the ones with the flowers is not the guy with the flowers?
No.
Okay, fair.
That... Well... That they don't have anything directly to do with the flowers, I should say.
Okay, they're a cult member, and also that's the reason why this is all happening.
It's always down to that dang cold.
Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. People in chat have been like, put a monster in front of them. My god, you have patience of a saint. I am here just muted, laughing my head off this entire time. By the way.
How did these people react to the information I've given them?
They say, cool, that's your problem. We're just escorting prisoners.
But whatever could potentially headed out the direction we're going to be going, it might hit us along the road. Would it not be better to handle it now, while we have the chance, before it takes us by surprise?
But if the beast has already left, how can they deal with the crew when they don't know where it is?
We don't know whether it has truly left or not, but we just know it headed up in that direction.
Then we'll be going in that direction with caution.
Yeah.
Okay, but if these children die, that's on you. I head off.
Children? What children?
Okay.
I am.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys have actually come up with some things that I am now going to incorporate into the campaign at a later date.
I then inform Auric that
Of course, false Hydra.
army people are useless.
Oh no,
pros.
we know that Demon was going to do a false Hydra to begin with. We already know he has the stat block in Forge Foundry.
Yeah, he's busy trying to write up a false Hydra ling.
If I get bitten by a false Hydra, would I become aware false Hydra?
No.
No.
You will be dead.
No, that's just a weird question. It's like, hey, am I bitten by a creature? Will I turn into that thing? No, you'll be dead.
Yeah, it'll just bite you in half, fool.
But just imagine if you do get bitten by a creature and you die, you become a were creature of that type. Imagine getting bitten by
No,
a
no,
giraffe.
you see, Chaos has a point. If you're consumed by a creature, therefore your essence is inside said creature.
Therefore,
They
you'll be
become
able
aware
to
you.
control that creature.
No, they become aware you. If a false Hydra eats part of my arm, they become aware chaos.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm out
yes.
of ideas.
Nez, they would eventually wake up and you would see that they're fine and they would not recall anything that transpired before they collapsed.
Not even the children.
Yeah, then I'll keep things vague and just say that they fell unconscious.
They would thank you for watching them.
Yes, I'll give them a handshake and then I'll go on my own way.
I just thought of something very chaotic.
Oh?
We can get away with any crime while in this town.
Oh my god.
What do you mean in this town? We have the flower.
First off, true. Second off, we don't need the flower because all we have to do is just mention they're missing kids and then they just fall unconscious, forgetting whatever happened previously.
See, now I feel like I shouldn't be telling you their responses.
Well, yeah, I'm honestly out of ideas, guys. I don't know. Wait,
We'll have to ask where the beekeepers are. But
Wait.
I have a sneaking
What if-
suspicion of where they are.
what if the dragon part of that chimera isn't actually dragon part? What if it's false Hydra part?
No, what happens if it's a bee?
B false Hydra Chimera.
At this point, you're just fueling the fire.
I mean, here's the thing. A chimera is a creature made up of different creatures, meaning that you can make a chimera of
Everything.
yeah, whatever the hell you want. I believe I remember one DM stating it's like, okay, I'm going to put a Tarask chimera together. What should I put with it?
A false
Yeah,
Hydra.
but the existence of a bee one means there's going to be a hive of them out there.
Oh, Tarask. There's Tarask. There's Ancient Black Dragon.
So you do
Turtle Dragon.
Tarask, you do false Hydra, and you do B.
God,
It's just this very small creature which has the toughness of Tarask and also spits acid like an ancient black dragon.
I thought Black Dragons sprayed acid, not lightning.
That's what
I
it
did
said.
say acid.
Oh, I thought you said lightning.
Nah, that's just
Eh,
you,
I'm
fool.
hearing things. I'm just hearing things. I'm gonna talk to this guy, see if he knows anything.
Yeah, ask about the people that harvest the honey.
True. Tarasks have spikes on their back, meaning they have a predator.
I know,
Yes.
and that's a very terrifying fact.
I think it might be because they were like created by gods to fight off against other gods, and gods are massive. So that's my prediction. That's yeah.
So
Either
I'm
that
hearing
or
you should
dreadnoughts.
face a Tarask in this campaign. Gotcha.
I mean, there has to be somewhere in everywhere. There at least needs to be one in every world. We don't know where it is, but it's somewhere out there.
Hey friend, do you know where the hunters are?
Hunters?
Yes, hunters.
I'm not entirely sure. Usually they're about. They're probably getting ready to go out and hunt.
May we please know their location so we can talk with them?
Didn't I tell you that before?
No.
No, you just said that there's hunters about, and also they're the ones that gather honey and monster materials.
He would have told you where they were before.
Woody.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
so apparently
where would that be?
Surprisingly, you walked past it.
this big house,
Nope.
that house all the way to the right above the
Oh my
forest.
god, how did you know?
Yeah, I thought as much.
I did think it was suspicious. Wait.
What?
We need to go tell Valdon. Unless you want to go without him.
I mean, I would say at this point, once they've actually gotten up, I probably would have been heading up to where the stalls were. I'd have no clue where you were, but that's probably the central location of town.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're going to inform you of
Most
what we
likely
found
meet
and what
up
we
here.
haven't found.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're going to meet around
I was
here.
trying to get that in before he's like made the trail all the way down there, but
Oh, well.
So we tell you what we found and what we didn't find. As well as our suspicions. Whatever they are.
Yeah.
well, I guess the hunters would be the only thing left, unless it truly is just something that comes out of the ground at night, which, judging by your guys' recollection of what happens at night, is just a chance where we can't do anything anyway.
Yeah, true.
So let's go.
Alright
to
then, off to
Hunter's
the
Lodge.
hunters then.
Look, loop-de-loops.
You tell him not to do loop-de-loops, and he goes off and do loop-de-loops.
That's how he gets like a character pause and a trail removal every time he lets go of the button.
Yep.
In the 2 hours in Wells, swum, honey, tasted people, fainted. I see that, and I can't help but think, tasted people? I haven't tasted people yet.
What do you mean?
I haven't found anyone appetizing enough to taste.
You've eaten a man's jam sandwich. What do you mean?
That was the man's jam sandwich. I haven't tasted the man himself.
Close enough.
Yeah, I feel like that's getting pretty much close enough territory.
So, Monster Rat's gonna peek in the window.
The windows seem to have curtains, and you cannot peer in.
Are the
He
lights
peeks.
on?
There. I believe there would be. Yes, sir.
Oh wait, I just realized something.
There
What?
are no lights.
Arturus pointed out that I indirectly kissed a man, and as I did so earlier. But here's the thing: he doesn't know.
That was the DM.
that I-
That wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't know I took a bite of his sandwich, so he's gonna continue eating that.
Exactly. So now it's reciprocated. That's not as good as what you think it is.
Monster Rat's gonna sniff under the door to see if he can smell people.
He can smell blood. And the door is down the bottom.
I mean,
What's
yeah,
that
my
little
question.
thing here then?
That's an outlet where they would store shit.
Yeah, I was about
wood.
to say, where would the door be?
So he's gonna inform us that he smells blood.
Okay, that's definitely not good. I'm gonna go
Well,
and like
it is a
slowly.
It is a hunter's lodge. That could be just be blood from animals they've hunted.
Yeah, I'm going to go and slowly push on the door to see if it's opened or unlocked.
I'm gonna go
You would
retreat and
find
hide
that the
behind this
door
tree.
is locked.
You can pick locks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and peer through the keyhole, see if there's
Roll me
anybody on the
a
other side.
perception.
Perception.
You would see through the door, and you would notice that there is no one directly behind the door. However, you do see a hallway.
Could I place my ear up against the door to see if I can hear anything?
Sure, roll perception.
You're not gonna do your famous Misty Step under the door trick again?
No, I'm not an idiot. I'm stupid, but I'm not an idiot.
You would not be able to hear anything.
Oh. Anything at all, ever?
You've gone deaf. How do you feel? I joke.
Well, I can't hear anything.
Alas.
So who's gonna go in first?
I mean, if we're picking open the lock, that's beyond my expertise.
I can break down the door. That's about all.
Let's be subtle. So there will be sleight of hand, right?
Yes, to be to be quiet. But you'd also need lock picking tools.
I've got thieves' tools. I can just roll that. Oh, it's intelligence base. Good.
Does that include?
Didn't want me to chill on camera.
Okay.
So what do we get? So for thieves' tools, you would succeed. To be stealthy, do you want to just roll me?
Yep.
You are 100% stealthy, and you are you are able to unlock the door.
I go in, like, taking a tooth pick from like my belt, and also just go in, stab it straight in, and it's like push down on the handle with like a single finger and push it open. What do I see inside?
What you see inside?
Oh, I'm blind. And also, I saw the name of the map.
I didn't.
Also,
did.
why is it bigger on the inside?
Magic. Wait, no, we covered the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, it couldn't be magic because detect magic would have pinged on it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's Taurus. Leave me alone. I made it big because we're going actually inside. Leave me alone.
The TARDIS would be considered a magical object and thus be detectable by detect magic.
It's not a Taurus.
Hmm.
The TARDIS, let's be honest, is just a really fancy bag folding.
Everyone's rolling stealth. Everyone's rolling stealth.
Everyone's succeeding at stealth. Everyone's succeeding at stealth.
Fine, as not screw up everyone else's goddamn attempt at stealth. I'm gonna screw it up horribly. I mean, that's not horribly. It's not good, but it's not.
So
horrible.
almost everyone succeeded at stealth. Almost someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you change your language, man.
everyone.
I mean, I could have just left it like everyone's a stealth. Thanks, man. Just not roll.
No one else is stealthy. Right, is this door locked?
Nope.
I like how both doors are open instantly at the same time.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, look at that, splitting the party. And this is a bedroom.
Oh, found a good spot. I can see a bit of the outside now.
Of course you did.
Ah, yeah, there is.
I'm going to inform you guys what I found in the other room. There was a bunch of bear trap sort of things, a saw, and two massive fans, with one being much bigger than the other.
Yeah, this is a hunter's lodge. What did you expect?
But why the fans?
Oh, no.
Oh, oh no. Is this related to smell, or is it just
No.
normal?
I see it's
Wow.
everyone got sevens. Look at
Pretty
suspicion.
much.
I mean, no, but that's how it hides those rolls to me. It just all shows the same number. It just happened to all be sevens this time.
Yeah, but it is pretty much everyone got sevens. Like with one or two different. Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Hmm. Just gonna go over and check the bed. It's massive, massive bed.
Montreal Rat's gonna sniff it.
It looks like a giant, a lot of family
Oops,
people.
I clicked disadvantage. That was an accident.
It
Well,
looks
there
like
you go.
if though a whole family sleeps in this bed.
Everybody in this household sleeps in this bed. God.
Anything else here?
So it sounds like we have a Rat King situation already.
Yeah. So in this one,
Family.
oh,
Yeah, see?
wow.
Traps,
So,
saw,
yeah.
massive fans.
This is just a storage unit of massive weaponry. Wonder
I
whether
mean,
they
it-
hunting down a dragon?
I mean, who knows?
As you get closer to that door, you can start to smell a lot of blood.
I lick my lips.
Fresh. 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 Thank you.
Fresh
Rooney
flavored
could be
blood.
smelt on the air. You just gave up.
I gave up. I gave up. Fuck English. I fucking hate it. You know,
Beautiful. Uh,
Right.
oh, yeah, I can immediately see blood. And there's a fireplace going, and there's a man sitting in that chair.
I mean, there's more than one man sitting in that chair.
What?
You just forget I have 120 feet of dark vision, not just your 60. I can see a lot more than one person.
Oh,
But how's more than one person sitting in that chair?
This is a big.
Because you can't see the whole chair?
Yeah, we can. It's a little tiny one-person sofa.
Are we seeing the same chair?
The one
What
by
are
the
you
table.
seeing? There's only one
Well-
person in that chair.
Listen, man, I can make the other people feel nervous too.
oh, you mean
My-
the other person right up against the wall?
Oh, there's two people right up against the wall.
My. It seems we have a visitor.
You can only see Bowdon.
Everybody else is like rolling around on the floor.
No, you're
Yeah,
spider
that's
pig.
all- that's all
We're
for
crouched.
distracting.
We're crouched. We're crouched.
With Skyrim crouch, nobody can see us.
You think if I put a basket on his head, we can loot him?
So, what brings you here?
I take it you're the head of the hunting group that's here?
Yes, me and my family, going back many, many generations, has taken care of all the hunting in this town.
Yes, well, hunting has been something that it's like I've half given a mind to, and it was suggested to me to come here and get some information from you, see how it is you do it.
I see. Well, we're not planning to go out hunting until the morrow. Well, I mean tonight, but easier
What
to
kind
get
of,
our
like-
prey.
And what kind of game would you be hunting for?
As he would think for a moment, he go, we hunt many of things. We hunt deer, we hunt some wolves, and maybe some monkeys. And a couple of bears.
That's a strange combination to find in forest lands. Would have
Well,
thought bears wouldn't be at least too often here.
it depends how far we go out.
Do you just go a long distance?
Sometimes we're gone for a few days, but then our work here backs up.
How can it back up?
Well, some people from around the area might want some meat processed. Adventurers come through this town.
Yes, I do believe this is a popular town before the capital, if I'm not mistaken.
This is the final town between the mountain range that we are currently bordering and the town on the other side. So it's one of the stops. It would be about a week's trip, almost through those mountains unprepared.
Well, that is quite a while.
Indubitably.
Well, is there anything to hunt that's out in the mountains? Is it more the same?
Well, you have some mountain lions, as well as some birds. Big ones they are. Almost triple my size.
And do hunters have some type of, what's the word? Restrictions? Not restrictions. Areas that they claim as theirs?
I would probably say that's hard to tell. You'd have to ask in each area. But there is always one rule among the hunter and the prey. We need to make sure that they can always reproduce.
Yes, I suppose it would be disadvantageous to hunt everything.
Yes. But if they've populated so much that they're in multiple areas, we can always relocate some.
Wait, do I feel like that this is an allegory for hunting humans?
I mean, there's a lot of things that already gave it away, but
Yeah.
is relocating harder than just hunting? I would imagine it is.
Oh, 100%. You have to sedate them or cage them. Even both. Sometimes they get injured in the process. And sadly, they are fortunate to die. And as
I
the
don't think it'd be-
hunter, we can't let anything go to waste.
I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't think it was possible to relocate without putting them to sleep.
For the
Most
very
animals-
skilled trained, you could capture them. They're just very feisty without being knocked unconscious.
Well, not unconscious. Could that even be considered a sedative at that point?
Being knocked unconscious, you can do it in many ways. You could do it through
Unconscious means
potions,
more.
you can do it through smells, through foods, through a nice whack on the head. Even a little bit of alchemy.
And I can't help but notice that everyone else is frozen and not moving while I'm enjoying this conversation.
I'm listening in.
I've moved over here and also wanted to check this door. Is it locked?
There's a
It would
door
not be
there?
locked.
I did not see a door. There
Hmm.
is a door.
It's a
Because
kitchen.
leave it up to the DM too whether or not he wants conversation to continue or not.
Found another god spot.
Piss off.
And he has the creed.
So, is there anything in particular you want to know?
Well, with some of the, I guess, rowdier animals, do you need to relocate them like a very far distance away?
Oh, sometimes to even the other side of the world. There's even been a rare occasion that I've heard of where they've had to be transported to an entire different dimension.
Can't say I've thought of that being a thing to do, I'll be honest.
Like I said, extremely rare, and you need to be a very powerful being to do something like that.
I mean, I imagine you need someone from the capital to do that.
Oh, those boys in the capital wouldn't be able to do that. I'm talking about beings much more powerful than you could understand.
Warlocks. These guys are warlocks. Great.
I mean, for the most part, it is kind of just wizards as well. The amount of times they get into their studies, I don't even think I can begin to understand it either. I'm like half waiting for that door to like close and lock.
Yeah. DM, I'm going to be checking around this room. Anything of interest seems to be coming to mind?
Here, I'll add some light so you can see, like, the details. Like, in case you have your thing set to black and white. You would notice that there seems to be quite a few cobwebs, as if though that half of this area doesn't actually seem to have been used for butchering of late. There would be a dead bird. It's as if though its guts and eyes have been pulled out, but the rest of it untouched. Nothing else that you can see on the surface.
There's something else in this room. Can you do a perception check?
You may roll an investigation check.
Oh, that's
Haven't had one of those for a
I
while, I
mean-
know, right?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, investigation's always lovely when it pops up.
So, investigating this room, you'd be able to tell that there seems to be some stains along the cupboards. It seems that some type of not potion, well, perhaps potion. With your high investigation, I guess I could say it. Seems to be some type of mixture being made here and there. It seems that there was injured beings brought in and put to rest and then carved. But the place, besides what you could see from the outline, seems to be scraped completely clean, as if though they are trying to keep things secret or contained.
Then where would they put it? So these potions, they're not on the shelves anymore, or are they still?
So when I mean by potions, I mean like a concoction.
Okay.
Like your character would put it closer to a potion, but if your character had some type of magecraft knowledge, you might be able to tell that they would maybe be using a pot as if though a makeshift cauldron.
Oh. So they're making soup.
Hopefully not rat soup. We don't need another
No,
running for that.
they're not rat soup. But if you were to look up, you'd see a vent. A chimney, perhaps.
Huh. Didn't see a chimney on the outside. Did I see a chimney on the
You would
outside?
have seen a chimney on the outside.
Okay.
Did you want me now to be a bit more direct for you?
Go for it.
Alright, so using the knowledge that you have been able to gather from outside, as well as like your experiences that you've encountered either last night and through your travels, you'd be able to tell that this house is almost perfectly positioned so when gusts of wind were to occur, the smoke coming from this chimney would waft into town. The flowers are almost in like a minute walk from the house, so you would start to come to perhaps the conclusion that they are boiling the pollen and flowers, releasing a pheromone through the chimney by using the wind, then spreading it to town. And then they are just washing everything completely clean in case of someone that came investigating and didn't look properly wouldn't have taken notice. Is that direct enough?
Yeah, that's definitely direct enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have put it together if I didn't know about the wind.
I don't think there's a way we can investigate what direct way is the wind blowing without directly asking for it.
Yeah.
That's why I said, did you want me to be direct?
Yeah. The
'Cause
wind was the last bit and was the last clue that I needed to put all of that together.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if we had gotten a clue of the wind early, we probably would have gotten it a little quicker as well.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have kind of been doing magic based a lot, so it's like you guys are investigating. Eventually you might ask more about like how the flowers were growing, like if there was wind about, but you guys just went, let's dig up this plant and take and ask people.
I mean, wind is inevitable, so it's like, which specific direction is the wind blowing? Is probably not something we'd ask.
Yeah, you probably could have given us a hint by saying, oh, it's very windy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
it's-
would
it's
have had
like-
to been outside at night for that.
Uh,
It wouldn't have been windy when you picked up the thing. You might have had a gentle breeze, but not windy enough for me to wear it, where it's like, oh, it's windy so much that the pollen may be sweeping out onto town.
It was like I feel like that probably could have been like an insight type of check once, like we actually found the flowers. Because does it have pollen? Does it have seeds? I don't know if we just entirely botched our rolls on that, but
I did make mention of pollen. It was just skipped over by the players.
okay, fair enough. That makes sense. That makes complete sense.
Because remember when Akil went to approach the plant?
Yeah, it's an area of effect.
I made. Oh, I specifically mentioned pollen. I might have not have been heard, but
Yeah, fair enough.
because you little shit.
yeah, I feel
What
like
is it?
those fine details, like it's like we get into the room. Okay, what does it smell like? What does it taste like? It's like why
You
would
guys
ask
have you
that?
guys have asked those questions before.
Comedy.
Asking them now.
Like, if you want us to start a little bit of investigations with, okay, what does this wall look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it? It's like, okay, that plank's fine. Next plank. What does
That's
this one
how
look
you guys have been doing it for the last few investigations.
Not necessarily true.
Well, not you guys. I mean more chaos, I guess.
You're fair.
So, yeah. But I also kind of wanted to be less indirect because I felt like previously up to this town, I have kind of been trying to push you guys in a direction. And I didn't want to be doing that, so I kind of been trying to be indirect about this.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
fair.
us. We need directness.
Yeah, I know.
I mean that is fair. If wind wasn't a key thing, then it probably would have been fine.
So, wind wasn't meant to be a key thing. But with how far you guys went way out there, I've just gone, I will give you something.
Which tells me we still didn't find the original source anyway.
Well, I if you didn't keep pushing about the wind, I wouldn't have had to say it, but I'm trying to give you something. Leave me alone.
That's something isn't good enough. Nah,
Yeah,
we're
but-
good.
It's really
I think-
not.
So there's just one question that needs to be asked right now.
And what's that?
Do we kill this guy?
Nah, he.
No witnesses.
There needs to be more of an explanation to this because I'm guessing since there's only 2 people here, that there's either more or they're all dead and this guy is not who he says he is. After all, there's a ton of blood on the floor. Where did that come from?
Do we need to ask if it's dried or fresh?
I told you as you're walking into the room.
Fresh, if I remember you correctly.
Yeah, I gave up on saying it, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, the word I heard you say was flesh. It's like, okay, that's a little weird, but
That I was trying to say fresh. I can't speak, you know that.
yeah, but you said fresh and then didn't say anything else after that because you kind of gave up.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you guys something because you guys have gone on a giant roundabout. I'm trying to give you some directions that you could take. I'm trying here. I'm
I feel like
trying
the
to give you
direction's also
something
been
for your high rolls too. Leave me alone.
And I feel like whatever simple thing that is, we've missed entirely.
So I've just gone, okay, I'm changing this now. Have fun. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to give you a way forward. Stop questioning me at every turn.
We're the players. We're supposed
Make
to
your
question at every
DM.
turn.
I'm trying here.
And we're trying too.
You're trying to
succeeding.
break me.
Exactly.
If
Oh,
we
wait,
were
no.
trying to break you, we would have 100% gone with my everyone needs alcohol shitpost idea.
Sure, fair, absolutely.
I would have just
Now
gone
we'll
for that
just give the
point.
alcohol to Chaos and it's like, here, drink this. Is this corrupted?
It wouldn't be a good way to check with me considering I'm resistant to poisons.
Yeah, so that's why I've been wondering, why have you been doing all the testing? It's like you wouldn't be able to tell anyway.
I mean, you did explicitly state that he went to an inactive mode when he failed his roll. Yet still did something to him.
Yeah.
True. But that was more of a putting me to sleep sort of thing, not poison.
And if the Hoonie put you to sleep, then we'd know our link.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's just meant to be something to say. You go, fucking fucker.
The Hoonie will now be entirely core vocabulary here.
Oh my god. Type one thing wrong and you never let it down.
No, of course not.
This is D&D. What do you expect?
I mean, hell, people say like a name wrong, and that first instance is what sticks with everyone else.
Yeah,
I
so the
know.
character's name gets changed to it.
It's called the player effect.
I know. Anyway, what do you do?
Well, I don't know how much time would pass with my questions.
Yeah, I probably would have done that during your questioning, so.
I mean, if you want to formulate a plan, I can't really be involved with it.
The guy at the other end of the room, up against the wall, does he look dead or alive?
It looks to be
Which
a
one? There's
suit
two of
of
them.
armor.
Ah,
Are they animated?
considering that I can put my cursor over it and this is considered an enemy, most likely.
But your character doesn't know that.
I'm gonna go check. Montserrat's gonna roll Arcana to.
I feel like
check.
running directly over the top of blood on the ground is probably not the best thing you could have done in that situation.
It's a massive rat. What else do you expect a rat to do?
A rat with his intelligence?
He has intelligence. He doesn't have wisdom.
He doesn't have the
You
street
know-
smarts to know.
Good point.
Who gets found out?
Squeak.
Wait, why am I being found? I didn't walk in blood.
You probably heard a noise like a wet splishy splashy and it's just looked over there.
Hmm.
Exactly that.
I know.
My, I didn't know you had friends with you.
I'm gonna look around the room, looking completely bewildered, and say, "By golly, how did I end up here?"
To be fair, friends is a stretch.
Wrong check. It would have been a deception against
Okay.
insight.
Okay, perception. Where's that? There.
Um,
Fuck.
Should have kept the performance, man.
I knew that was gonna happen.
My god, okay. You can't lie to me, dearie. That's just mean.
Can I lie to myself?
Sure.
I'm actually asking him.
They replied, sure.
I smile and say, "Really? Does this mean I can lie to myself that you're my friend?
No.
If I believe it hard enough, it'll become true."
No.
Friend,
No.
come here, friend. Let's hug it out.
How about no?
I got
Friend, friend,
You.
friend.
No.
We're going down the surface of
No.
annoy the enemy.
No.
Why not? Why don't you want to be my friend?
Because no.
But yes,
No.
yes.
No.
He's gonna keep
Yes.
going until you say
No.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have
well,
all
that's
the
that-
time in the world. No.
I mean,
Yes.
so does he.
No.
I'm gonna do
No,
it. I
he
can
doesn't.
outlive him.
No.
I can outlive him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can outlive you just out of sheer boredom on your part.
Yes.
It is
No.
unfortunate, but that is how things get roped into him.
Yeah,
No.
I'm just gonna go and sneak up to Veldin, and it's like, hey, I think this is the guy that's been sleeping the town.
I go, if you can give me a very valid
Then they're gonna go
reason
sneak
that I can
behind the
agree
guy.
with to not be your friend, I will leave you alone. But if you cannot, I'll
Because
continue to bug you.
I said no. And who wants to be friends with a corpse?
I then point at Tiger, poking on my cheek, and say, "Tiger does."
Well, lucky you. You already have a friend. Now go away.
I want more.
I'm
friends.
talking to someone intelligent.
Really? I
Oh.
look around and then say, "Are you sure just?"
Tiger, I didn't know you spoke.
For context, tiger is a word in Chaos's mouth / cheek.
He lives in my cheeks skin. Cheek
But-
flesh.
But no.
I'm not sure the table has much IQ.
I'm talking about the friend behind you. They at least have more IQ than you.
It goes
Oh,
to point to
damn.
Veldin. It's like he disappeared. It's like,
Do you mean my
where'd he go?
Do you mean my
just
watcher?
turn around and then Tiger's poking at your neck.
Do you mean my parental guardian?
Yeah, so how about you go play in that pool of blood while the adults talk?
Really? Yay! I go to the blood and start splashing around.
You realize he's probably going to paint the house, right?
I then start making smiley faces and other drawings all over the ground.
Investigate
well, I
the
will
blood.
just have to call the cleaning crew then.
Cleaner? I know a cleaner. I know a good cleaner. Do you want the cleaner?
Continue with your blood, dearie.
Okay. I then use my hands in a cup to fill him up with blood and bring him over to him and say, "Here, have some," I say as I dump it on his lap.
Oh,
And now that's
My
melee
God.
range. So I'm just going to let out a deep sigh, and I'm going to rub my forehead with one hand.
pinching the bridge of my nose at the same time. I was expecting something better from this.
No, you weren't.
I was expecting what happened in the last dungeon, when it's like, who wants to be my friend?
I tried that. It wasn't working.
No, see, you didn't give him a back rub or a shoulder rub. That's what went wrong.
Yeah,
They bonk you on your head. But it doesn't
I
hurt
pout. I crouch down, put my hands on top of my head, pout, and look at them with teary eyes and say, "It's tight."
So what you're saying is he gave Chaos head pats.
Jesus Christ. Go and sit in the corner.
I slump and say, "Yes, Daddy."
Not like that.
Now then, let's get back to the intelligent conversation.
That's probably going to be better for everyone's brain cells here, yes.
Turn to
So-
look at you. Say, "You have brain cells left?"
What are your plans now that you've asked me these questions?
Well, at first, it was to just get more knowledge on hunting, as I stated. But now, considering that and I look like I'm really fishing for the right word here, companions have revealed themselves, we were here to sort of inquire about missing children.
Children, you say? My. I haven't seen any in here at least.
Maybe not in here, but around the town, because if you truly can go move around at night, well, that's when problems start beginning.
Ah, I see. I haven't seen any problems myself, though I'm out in the forest most of the time.
Yes, that is the problem part, though. The forest apparently can put people to sleep, and I've been told that when you go out and hunt or forage in the forest, that you're still awake, which tells me that you're immune to it.
Hmm. My. And what would I be immune to?
That's what I'm hoping you could tell me.
I haven't run into any poisons, if that's what you're inquiring about. But falling to sleep? No, I feel more wide awake in the forest than I do anywhere else.
Yes, that is still largely the problem.
Why? Do you think I'm the reason things are falling to sleep?
Maybe not the reason, but the fact is that if you don't fall asleep, that means that. Honestly, I was hoping you'd know what went on out there. But considering that you either can't or won't say, then unfortunately my reasoning would default to you to have something to do with it.
I see. And if I were to have something to do with it, what would you do?
Well, I would, at first, politely but firmly ask you to stop, but something tells me you're not going to go for that.
And I feel like your instincts are on about that.
So, if your words about leaving no witnesses is correct, I'm pretty sure you're probably not going to allow me or my companions to leave here anyway.
Well, I guess we've come to an understanding then.
Yes, we have.
Well, see ya. You start to leave.
It's like, well, but we taking my leave now. Good day, sir.
In that case, I don't think unprecedented things are required anymore. As they say this, their body would begin to morph and change.
Knew it.
We're gonna die.
And at this point is when I'd be drawing out my own equipment.
Oh, they're a hag.
I
Great.
mean, yeah, the place did say, like, House of the Hag. That is the actual map's name.
I didn't see that.
I changed it to. I did change it to hut, but I guess it didn't actually change.
No, it didn't.
Hut for me. It's hut for me.
That's why I was like, huh. Well, I'm not gonna let that influence my decisions. Let's like waste time with questions while other people go and look around with being stealthy bastards.
That's why you can see two things in the chair. Because there was actually two things in the chair. One was just on a different layer.
I hid the other on the screen, DM screen.
I mean,
Apparently.
I was right for the wrong reasons. No, I was just bullshitting the like you and Chaos, like I think something else was happening.
Well, now that you've found me out, I guess it's time for you to die. Wouldn't you agree?
On the contrary, I'd say it's time for you to perish, and I will point my sword at them.
We rolling initiative?
Hold on.
Well, it is almost 7.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Perfect place to put
Yeah.
to put an end. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect climactic. Like this is like now we begin and roll.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will our intrepid adventurers be able to beat this dark hag?
Hey,
Find
our
out
combats
next time.
don't last 4 sessions. Unless Chaos wants to start screaming his move out every time again.
I'm willing.
No, every time he has to cast a spell, he goes "Ooh," for a whole round.
My god, where is it?
Oh, that'll be interesting. In order to cast a spell, you need to spend an action to prepare it. So,
You need to spend an action to prepare it, and next time you use bonus action to yell the name out.
no, it's a bonus action to cast it, and then it's like an action to end to prepare for your next spell.
You yell the name out of it, giving the enemies clearly ample time, but its damage is increased.
that will be a pretty cool mechanic. It's like I will hold my action to cast this spell. However, I get to cast it as a bonus action. If I yell out the name, it does an additional die of damage.
Well, what is the verdict? Would we be rolling for initiative now, potentially doing 1 round of combat, depending on how many enemies are here? We're going to leave it on a cliffhanger before combat.
Leaving it on the cliffhanger here is always a good point to end your sessions with. It means that you can go into combat immediately.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
If that's what people want to do, we can do that. But I was trying to find something, I just can't find it. But the hag would click their fingers, and the lovely statues behind would come to life, as well as creatures would begin to raise out of the blood.
Oh, beautiful.
But
Would that one of the rights still be there, considering that Chaos is like smeared its spawning spot all
it
over
would be
the ground?
it would be it would still be
In
there.
pieces.
It'll be deformed, but yeah.
It's perfectly intact, it's just pissed.
Wait. If I had drank the blood before it formed, would it have formed in my stomach?
No.
Oh.
It would just be even more pissed than it is now. Yeah. So, that is, I guess, our session for today. That was
Looks like it.
you guys investigated more than things that I didn't even think of myself, which I may or not use later.
See, we're making you a better DM.
I mean, again, in the defense, wind direction was probably never
I,
something.
like I said, I was just giving something to you. Leave it alone. If you
Because like I
guys
do feel
came
like
at a different time, you would have seen a ritual being cast.
Ah,
And that would have been the cause, but I'm coming up with
I
something
mean,
on the fly. Leave me alone.
I mean, if basically all of that was to find it, I would like to know what the original thing we were supposed to look at would have been, but I don't know if you're going to be using that in the future. But I feel like
I
whatever
don't
it
mind
is, we've
telling you.
missed it horribly.
So, when you guys were technically at, like, the flowers, if you guys were paying attention to the map, even as you were scuttering around the map today, I actually removed some of the markers for the flowers, as if though they were being picked.
I
Oh.
mean, we know that people are using them, so that wouldn't give any information.
So I was, well, if you, um, so that was just one thing that you could have used to speed up the process of finding them. But it was more along the lines of magic in a way, yes, but more alchemy. And if you came at night when this was when it was supposedly happening, you would have seen something of a magical sense. If you used to take magic at night, you would have sensed
I mean, at
magic.
night we all failed to save, so coming out at night was no longer an option.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like we were already on there with the alchemy base, but again, that didn't exactly lead anywhere.
I'm aware. I am aware. Shit just didn't go as planned. So it was that's
I mean,
just
alchemy is another way of making alcohol. It all makes sense.
who wants to pick up a rating today?
Well, everyone just goes quiet, huh?
I know, right?
uh,
But
let's see
yeah,
who's alive.
it didn't go as planned. So this was me giving a reason of why things happened. So just let it be. Please. Before I go insane and trying to explain it in some weird way.
Or give up halfway through.
Yeah, or give up halfway through. But I did just try and go, oh yeah, this could be a highly likely reason why this happened. It's not the actual reason, but there. You don't have to think about it anymore.
I mean, believe me, I still will be.
Yeah. But once you, I guess, bested this hag, the problems in this town would technically be over for now.
I was also half expecting it to be like, fuck it, false Hydra time. You guys asked for it, here you go.
I did search up a false Hydra stat block while you guys were
God.
running around. It's just
I
like
think they're like CR 8 or 9 or something like that.
CR14. A Hydra is 8.
Oh, I must be thinking of a regular one then.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, I can't light this up in time.
There's
Sure you can, because combat didn't even start yet. Oh no, the hag was a fake one. Now there's a real false Hydra here.
How did you know?
I think I found someone.
Then send their name. And just make sure it's in this Discord server.
I think we've rated them before.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Alright. We're going to go and raid Let's Roll for Dragons. I've been your DM today, Demon. I've been joined by the following players, Nez.
Hope you had fun listening, lurking, and or watching.
Chaos,
Oh, hell, Demon Supremacy, everyone.
and Katron.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. It has been a pleasure. Very taking the piss out of the DM as normal. Be sure to join the Discord to make sure that you are up to date for when we are going live. Also, our social media will also be doing the same thing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and with that, I believe we should be rating.
Yes. Bye. Have fun. I'm gonna go and cry myself to bed now, I guess.
More like cry yourself into the 14 servers.
How did you know?